Hi there, scrappers. Christine from Bug Creations here. Behind this piece of paper, I have some really cool stuff to show you. So, without further ado, here we go. By the way, it's Christmas. So, jingle bells, jingle. Okay, I'm not gonna make you sing. So here is kind of a overview. There's some stuff in behind that you can't really see. First, we're gonna start with the cards. So, with these cards, I have been actually going crazy with cards. I cannot possibly get them all in here. There's way too many, and I just don't have the room. So I'll do a quick overview of those cards on another video. So this one here, these are all 4.5 by 4.25 by 5.5 cards. So this one here, I stamped a little stamp there, and I used some gold mirror paper, layered on some green, layered on some red, then layered on this white piece, and then stamped little tiny little hollies with little gems in them to make them sparkle. And this here is acetate that I used marker on the back of it, and then used some glitter, and used these little sticker things, and then cut around it. It is 3-dimensional, so it looks like it's popped up twice. So it's really, really cute. I haven't done anything with the inside because I feel that if whoever gets them, I just put little post-it notes in them so they can reuse it the next year or whatever and give it away. So it's a whole repurposing thing. So there's that card. And next I'll do this card here. If I can get it to stand up straight. There we go. So what I did with this card is I was on this big white on white theme. I have probably about 20 cards that are just white on white. So this in here, I got the idea from Pinterest, but I don't know who made it. So I just took a white card and then added another white card right around it. And what I did with that one is I just used my scoring board and just scored across it here just to make a little thing. This is just plain there where I was able to stamp. And then this is a separate piece of paper. I can't remember the dimensions. And I just cut each little banner piece into little banners and then separate them just by like 1/8 inch apart from each other. And then I added a piece of iridescent sparkly ribbon, and then I used my Spellbinders scallop circle die for the background, and then for this side is a I don't remember who made it. I just had it too. Either way, I'll have it written down. I used that die, and then I just used glitter to sparkle it up, and it's popped up on one pop dot just so it kind of makes it 3-dimensional. So, and again, this one has nothing on the inside. Then I used this here. It's part of my cards and tags gear that I have. So I'll start with the tag here. So the tag is actually done on a different color. It's supposed to be white, but it actually doesn't work. It's more of a marshmallow color. And I used my Spellbinders layering poinsettia die, and I layered it on top of 2 pieces of cardstock, one that was cut and put through the Divine Swirls, and then another piece here that is made with my Spellbinders scallop oval, or my lacy decorative oval, and this one's my lacy ovals die as well. And I used a fence border. Actually, it's a trellis. I think it's called a trellis border. And I just cut the top part of it off and just stuck a little Merry Christmas thing stuck to there, and added some glitter rhinestones, and that's what this one looks like for the tag. And the card is made exactly the same way. And I just cut it twice the size on that, and added a little bow, and then just made a bigger poinsettia, 2 smaller ones, and some little leaves in there. So I'm not going to go through how to make that because it's made exactly the same way. And this one on the inside, I actually did something with the inside here. I just added a piece of layering cardstock, went around it with some glitter, and added another flower or the poinsettia flower with some glitter on the inside. So that's what that one looks like. Now I'm going to go on. Don't mind the jingling, it's my cat being weird. So I'm gonna go on with what I did next, which is these little trees here. That tall one I'll probably have to do in like 2 parts, but I'll show you that one first so we can get it out of the way. So what I did is I took a 12-inch high styrofoam comb, and I went over it with some Mod Podge sparkle, and then I added little straight pins with some of these big rhinestone, or not rhinestones, with the big round sequins, and then some teeny weeny iridescent sequins inside there. Did all that, and this is with that same can't even think of the same snowflake die. I just doubled it up and then kind of popped it out so it's 3-dimensional there. So just for the topper on that one, I had a big thing for polka dots at the time. That was kind of cute. And then this one here, I used actually these two here are exactly the same size. They're both the 6-inch cones, but this one here I had to pop up on a little tube there just to keep it so it was a little bit higher so it was staggered. And then I used different papers, and used the sequins and straight pins to fold over and pop in there. And basically what it is these 2 layers are one size, these 2 layers are another size, these 2 are another size, these 2 are another, this one's another size and this one's smaller. And then I used one of these plastic jewel things. It came in a Christmas kit that I got quite a few years ago, so got those. That was really neat. And the back of it, the cone, I had to add a topper cone to make it so it was tapered more. So that's that one. I'll set that one back there. This one here is probably the hardest one I've actually had to do. It's one of the hardest ones, but because I used to make angels, it wasn't too hard. Nothing is actually glued in here. It's all used with straight pins and everything. So what I did is I took that cone and I added lace first. I added all the lace, so lace here, and then layered it up, layered it up, layered it up, layered it up. And then I needed something to make it fuller because it just looked really weird. So I added some of this tulle in glitter tulle and regular straight tulle, and then added some of these little iridescent sequins in there. And then I handmade this little angel. I used a piece of lace and kind of wrapped it together to make her skirt. 2 pieces of this malleable wired ribbon, and I used a little white bead. Actually, it used to be a flowered bead, but I used some gesso on it. And then I used a little piece of tinsel trim on there, a little gold rose. And for her arms is actually the stem from this gold rose. I just folded it in half and twisted it around and stuck that in there, and then just used 2 teensy pieces of lace to use her sleeves. So, and then she's attached to a little tiny cone right there. So the only part that's actually glued on here is this, so the whole thing doesn't like go boing and fall out. So that is that pretty little tree, or it could just be a big angel, however way we want to use it. I like it as a tree.